Surfing is amazing, right? It's super fun, really addictive, and it's got numerous health benefits. But for most of us, it's inaccessible, especially if you live in urban environments, and it's really difficult to learn. Now, the first problem is being addressed by these things, which is like wave pools, okay? But the key takeaway is that this is leading to hyper growth in the underlying market. Now surfers can train properly, the HODI TV platform deals with the second big problem, which is progression. So we help transform people surfing by sharing video tutorials from pro-level athletes and coaches the normal person can't meet. So think like masterclass for surfing. We've got an MVP which is live in the market. We have people like who swipe their credit cards prepared to pay for the service. And the platform's been used in over 37 countries to date around the world. We're raising 230 grand in a pre-seed raise to start scaling the business and serving the millions of customers around the world waiting to use the product. Thank you.
Hello. There is an asterisk by the 180% growth. Can you just expand upon that? Is that over what period is that?
Yeah, so between May and July this year, 2-month period, 180% growth in registered users. We're trying to avoid saying revenue generating because Chris Howard would just tear it apart. And I don't want to focus people's attention down there. But look, super early stage, people are willing to pay for it, and we're getting user adoption, referrals, and organic kind of returning customers and so forth.
Thank you.
Yeah, nice.
Actually, two questions. One, you say relative user growth, but do you have any rough range of where the user base is at now, traction-wise?
Yeah, sure. So we went from 250 registered users to 600 today, but it was 550 for that 2-month period. And the reason why that's key is this is an MVP. Can you get the marketplace? Can you get the platform to work? Yes. And this year is the first time we've moved it on from that. So we've had 2 months of working with a commercial partner, which is the wave pool in Bristol. What you see here is the wave pool in Switzerland. So the business has only really operated properly for 2 months, which is why I kind of framed it there.
Yeah, sure, thanks. And then the second thing was, what's your revenue model like? Is it subscriber-based?
Yeah, so it's a subscription model, a bit like Netflix, but actually the real comp is FishBrain. So FishBrain is a similar platform for the recreational fishing market. Now it sounds like really small and not important, but the TAM's about the same for surfing. They've got 250,000 paying subscribers, 13 million free. So they monetize free with transaction services and so forth. All the brands want to come in there because they've got that target cohort, and we're identical. So at the moment, it's a subscription-based model. We've got a marketplace being rolled out as we speak to actually book coaches for Zoom coaching or in person. And there's lots of other little bits and pieces. But the FishBrain model is basically where we're at, freemium and paid. Yeah.
Thank you.
Hi, teamwork. Thanks, James. I'm interested, what beyond surfing, because it's fairly niche, right? There's about 23 million surfers in the world. Skiers, for example, 370 million.
Yeah, so you are right. This place here in the Live Bay, it's called Live Bay, and there's next to Verbier in the mountains. They've asked me to do it for 4 other sporting verticals. The reason why we're kind of focusing on surfing, it doesn't sound like it's a commercial opportunity, but it's these things. So you're right around the TAM. It's around 35 million at the moment. Facebook social graph puts it about 38, so when you advertise in the top 10 markets, but there and thereabouts. There's 150 to 200 of these things being rolled out around the world. If you look around Tokyo, there's like 10 of them. Like at the moment, Bristol's open, Edinburgh's opening its doors right now, Birmingham's doing construction, London's getting 2, Manchester, Bournemouth, Kent, and there are about 100,000 customers for each place. You can verify that with their Instagram accounts. So we're basically saying 150, 200 being rolled out. That's about 20 million. Now there is a little crossover, it's not all kind of like incremental, but that's the real interesting thing of actually why it works. And the spend per person is very interesting per person, so it's a surprise. It's the easiest pushback ever, which I get a lot, and then say, here, look at the data, and then people go, oh, okay, and then look, FishBrain works, oh, it's similar. So yeah, you're quite right, and we have been approached for other verticals.